All right, we got him full of fuel. He's got the black dirt way out there. I always stake that 90 feet past our berm. Usually gives us enough room, sometimes even 100's better. But we got a crop duster flying over us. We are working underneath these transmission lines. It's kind of uneasy, but they're plenty tall. Should be out of the way. But he's got the first couple of plowings out of it. Call it plowings, rippings, whatever you want to say. What we're doing here is there we go. What we're doing here is building this new pond in the end of this waterway. This is going to be 5-to-1 slope coming into it, 3-to-1 on all the other 3 sides. They're going to use this for grazing cattle, wheat pasture, so they need some water. Anyway, he's getting her going. It looks good. I don't know if that other camera got any footage this morning. I don't know if it's going to work out. That other camera's new to me. I don't know how good it is. So. This is how we do them. We're going to let her eat. Sure like that dozer. She's a beast. Take half of it out one way, half the other. The water's gonna flow right through. Spill over there out the end. I've got lots of stuff going on today, so I'm kind of turning him loose on it. I won't be able to film much. I'd like to do time lapse, but like I say, we got a couple more ponds to build, so we'll definitely have time for more footage on them. Looks like it's pushing pretty good. Hopefully we don't hit any of that hard shell this time. We'll come back, check on him here in a little bit. I gotta go get my baler ready. I got hay on the ground. We got bale up in the morning, so lots of things going on. But I'll keep doing a little check-ins on this. Keep you updated on it. What's going on, everybody? I got back over here to the dozer. We've been working on hay rake and baler all day, but Brandon's been pushing on this pond. I'm gonna do a little work on it now this evening. Show y'all what we got going on here. We got 300 hours on this old girl now. She's still barely broke in. He's got down about, I'd say 5 or 6 feet. I'm gonna work on these slopes, try to get them to where they would meet spec. This pond doesn't have to meet spec, but like I say, I like to get it pretty close, do it right. He's doing a good job on it. He's doing it just like I was wanting. I didn't know, this is the first time since Brandon was working for me, that he's dug a pond for me, so like this. So anyway, I wasn't sure if he was taught the same way as me. Everybody learns different, you know. I feel like he's doing it just right. So this slope here, like I say, this one here is gonna be 5-to-1. I'm gonna get in here and try to shape these, get rid of the stair step in it. We did hit a little water already, which is good and bad. We don't want to hit too much so we can get this thing done, but that's why we stopped. That's why he stopped. Starting to come up in it right around here, getting a little wet. So got some of that blue clay. It's usually when you hit water, when you hit blue clay. So Some needs to come out of that side over there to level it down. I'm about to try to get in there and do that. Or deeper where I'm standing at, but I'm gonna work on this a little bit, get a little footage, and go from there. We are working underneath those transmission lines. I'm getting a little nervous when getting up there on that. He didn't like that too well, so I'm gonna try to stay away from them the best we can. Those are the type that could jump down to you and get you if it had something to conduct, I guess, across. I don't know how they do it, but it's different in a farm tractor or something. But you get in a bulldozer, you get that all steel frame, steel tracks and everything. You ain't surviving that if it does it. So we gotta be careful working underneath stuff like that. You get too close. They say 10 to 15 feet. We're still 35 right here probably, but the height of that dozer, plus you're building this up and up and up. I don't want it to arc across and get at me. And I don't want it to arc across and get him either, so we're gonna probably start taking most of the dirt out that side of the pond. Bring some of the dirt over here in this, kind of tie into this pond, or tie into that waterway. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get after it here. I didn't do very much, but I did a little. I'm gonna put some fuel in this thing, so he'll be set tomorrow. But I just wanted to clean this out and kind of shape it up, so in the morning he'll have a clean start and he can continue going with what's already there. But it's coming along pretty nice. It's been a while since I built a pond. Of course, Brandon's doing most of the pushing on this one, but I think our slopes are close. We might be a little flat on the edges here, but I don't think it's bad enough to throw it way off or nothing. It's going to be pretty close when we get to depth. I need to look. I guess I can look and see what this is supposed to be in the bottom, and I can do some shooting and tomorrow when I make it out here. After I gotta go bale hay in the morning. He's gonna push on it till about 10 o'clock or so, or he's gonna push, and I'm trying to get here by 10 o'clock. We're gonna bale hay from about 5 to 10. But here's my measurements. This is 128 by 86 on this particular pond. It's gonna be 11 foot deep, 40 by 20 in the bottom, and 2011 cubic yards. So the bottom measurement's gonna be 20 by 40. So it's gonna end up 2 blade widths wide in the bottom by 4 long. So I think it's gonna be pretty close. We'll see. This one doesn't have to meet specs, like I said, but we try to build them to where they always do. That way you just get better practice doing that. So when they do have to meet specs, you're not hurting to make them do it. So anyhow, there is going to be a little bit of water in this in the morning, but nothing he can't handle, I don't think. It's going to be right here where I'm standing. It's going to be the lowest point. Got into the blue shell there. We'll hit water there next, but it's coming along, coming along. I'm gonna go put some diesel in this thing. Keep watching, I guess. I don't know how good this video is gonna be. I just threw this video together last minute. I was like, man, I ain't done a video in a while. So I grabbed the camera. That's why I didn't make him film any, because it's like spur of the moment deal. I don't even have enough batteries on the GoPros. I got one at the house that won't even work because I ain't no batteries. I can't even find all my stuff. But sorry I ain't made a video in a long time. But this is the type of stuff that I like making videos on. Y'all let me know what you want to watch, but this is more of the video stuff I want to make. But hope y'all like it. A little bit of dirt action. And Brandon, I know you'll see this. I like your marker. He found one of my kids' sippy cups in the back of my pickup and used it as a marker. But he did good today. He kept it all square. That's what I like to see. You did good, Brandon. But I'm gonna go put some diesel on this. I'll be back tomorrow. Well, it's the next day. We got this pond down. Brandon does. We baled hay all morning. We had some trouble baling hay. I didn't even film any of it. We had a breakdown. But anyway, got back over here. We're gonna check this pond and finish it out. It looks good. Got it down to depth. We're gonna see how deep we really are. Had to go get in some batteries for the laser level. It was dead, so he didn't know our depth exactly, but looks good. He's got this side all shaped down. We haven't put the black dirt back on yet. I'll have the landowner look at it first, see what he thinks. Should be about 11 feet, roughly. Clean it all up and hopefully it'll fill up with water. Well, we're not quite deep enough. I thought we were. We thought we were, so, but we're not quite there yet. We shot up the transit there, and so he's gonna take another ripping or maybe a little more than that out. We're about 8.5, 9 foot, so we're gonna try to get her down to about 11. So, well, it sure looks deeper than that. I thought I'd show you all some of this last ripping. I messed with my pickup for a while, but Brandon went home, so I figured I'd run this thing for a little bit, get this thing done, get it down. I know it ain't gonna rain or nothing, but look at this stuff. Some blue shell. And it sucks to push that stuff, but we're gonna get it out. It's hard to keep your slopes right when you're pushing this stuff. You see we got a hump in our slope. Actually, me and Brandon were talking about this. We kind of messed up from the start with our berms of our waterway. We should have done more leveling before we started this, but lesson learned again. You'd always learn. Every time you get on one of these machines, you learn something. That's what Grandpa always used to say. Say, I learn something every day. So, anyway, I'm gonna put this back on time lapse and get this last one out. Just wanted to show y'all how hard it gets. There ought to be some water pretty close, but this will be the last dripping. We're running out of room in the bottom of this thing, so it'll be pretty deep when I'm done with this. We hit water yesterday way up higher, about way up there, but water table's still low. It decided to cut off. It didn't really come in here like I thought it would. I bet it's underneath this pretty good.
Ends with goodbye. I hope the
Well, I'm not sure where the time lapse cut me off at, but I got down in it all we can get. It's probably a good thing this one don't have to meet specs, because I'll be honest, I'm out of practice. It's been a while since I've built a pond. Been a year and a month, so because last August is the last one I built. But anyway, I will say it's a lot harder with that machine there to finish because I don't have the float on it. I would love to have that installed, but I'm still trying to figure out what it's going to cost, and I just don't know if I want to spend that much. I'm guessing it's going to be about 10 grand, but that's a lot of money to pay just to make something look a little prettier. But we can spend more time getting this all perfect. But I think we got our depth now. I don't know if y'all can see how big it really is on camera, but it may not look that deep on camera, but it is. We still got a little hump in our slopes, but that was our fault from the start. I should have known better. When I staked this thing, not only did it have a berm on each side of the waterway, it also had a terrace on that side and a hill on this side going uphill both ways, so I should have made it about 5 or maybe even 6 foot wider than what I was supposed to be. That way it had my slopes a little more room for air, but that's why I'm just kind of practicing, getting ready for these two. We got 2 more ponds that have to meet specs perfect, so we'll get them done. This one I can make meet specs if I spend enough time on it, but it's not a big deal. You just have to rip that out and push it down in this bottom and then get it out, or rip it and push it up one. It's hard to push up that though. Anyway, this slope here is almost a little too steep, but I'll let Brandon finish her up tomorrow, smooth it up a little more, and put the black dirt back over the top. We'll have more videos to come soon. I'm gonna make a few videos of these pond projects since I've been slacking on my videos for a long time. I'll make a few for y'all, see where it goes. But maybe it'll take off and give me some motivation to do them again. But y'all get the idea of how we do them. This is called a reservoir pond here. It's just a normal reservoir pond. Well, normal reservoir pond. We'll do dam type ponds too. But in the morning he'll just take this black dirt and put it back over the top. A lot of people don't do that, and I don't know why. It doesn't take that much longer to make your pond look a whole lot prettier. That'll allow it to grow grass everywhere except for where there's water. There's no sense in covering up topsoil with junk soil, in my opinion. But there you have it. 2 long days of pushing. That dozer can do it though.